Hey, you buddies, how you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you in this farm and this close and in this much high resolution. My beard is getting long. There's a reason for that. Ben and I were growing out our facial hair leading up to November, and we were going to start shaving it off bit by bit to have various different mustache styles throughout November. But then when we realized how big Skyrim was going to be, well, Ben went ahead and shaved his so that he could be Sully from Uncharted 3 during our playthrough, but I decided to keep my beard going so that I'll look as close to a Viking as possible for tonight's episode, midnight release of Skyrim, which I'm actually getting a little excited for, despite some of my misgivings or my rants about the style of game that Skyrim is. I'm actually starting to get a little pumped for it. And I think from some of the things I've heard from my mods on Skype, I'm going to have fun messing around in the vast world that it provides. What I'm making this for today is I usually get inspired to make these whenever there's something kind of controversial. I did one about Duke Nukem. I did one about another thing. But today I'm making one because of the backlash that I'm seeing towards Modern Warfare 3. Now, when we first made our announcement video that we were going to do a midnight release of it, we got just a ton of dislikes, and I knew going into it that there was some disdain towards Modern Warfare 3. It's like a different class of gamer than most of our audience is, and I acknowledge that. There's a culture that surrounds it that doesn't really lend itself to, I don't know, participation by the casual gamer. But we are casual gamers, and we still enjoy Modern Warfare 3. We still enjoy Modern Warfare and the Call of Duty series as it continues on. The reason is because they're still good games. Despite how you might not like I said, the culture that surrounds it, the bro bras, the bro dudes, and the fuck you noob, and you fucking fag, you gay, you bitch, blah blah, those types of gamers, and the types of gamers who don't look beyond, photorealistic graphics and accurate militaristic shooters, that sort of stereotypical guy. I think that is where all the aggression is placed or directed towards the series. I know that there's another faction of people who are jumping on the band. Well, it's not a bandwagon. I heard Battlefield 3 is really solid, but who are just wanting to. I don't really understand it. That's basically what I'm saying here. Is I don't understand why there's so much hatred towards a game that we just got done playing and we loved it. We had fun, just like every Call of Duty game. I will say that I don't like it as much as a lot of the previous Call of Duty games, especially Black Ops, which I thought was one of the most solid in the series. I think, and I feel like I'm getting a little worried that because there are so few people who care about the single-player campaign, we're going to see a flagging from Activision, and we most certainly have seen it as I just watched Angry Joe's review on Battlefield 3, that it seems like these companies are going to care less and less about the first-player campaign, and why should they when so many people only care about the multiplayer, and those who would, my type of people, like that I think watch the show, would care about the story, don't care anymore. They don't like well, this is funny too because a lot of people also seem to say that the plot has lots of holes and in the games, and that's another gripe they have with it, and that the characters aren't engaging. It's not a BioShock game. It's not a Half-Life. I don't feel nearly as engaged as in those games, and I don't really expect to be. I'm there for some, heart-pumping action, some really cool, exhilarating cinematic scenes, and it's got a few of those. And it doesn't have any Rolling Stones this time around, but we had fun. I think that everybody should have fun, and I think it's funny too that some people on the YouTube comments said, "You wasted $60. Good going." It's like, the other good thing about this game is that more than any other, it retains its value. It's kind of like a Mario Kart. If you buy it, you can bet that when you go to trade it in, or if you go to sell it on Craigslist or something like that, it's going to be worth like maybe $10 less than what you bought it for. Because it retains its value. People want to keep playing it online and stuff, so it doesn't really matter. We're not going to resell it because we don't resell any of our games. But anyways, that's just another food for thought. I also just heard recently that the Call of Duty guy or creator or whatever, the head of the creative director, is asking people to go on Metacritic and correct the user score because so many people are, the user score is apparently like 2.5 or something like that, which is ridiculous. It's a blockbuster AAA title that's really well polished. It doesn't deserve that low of a score. And I think what it proves is that those who hate, who love to hate Modern Warfare 3, hate it more than those who actually love it. And I think that's interesting, that they are more proactive about hating it. And maybe they have too much time on their hands if they're trolling the actual Metacritic page just to give it a low score. I don't want to. I guess I'm trolling those who are trolling Modern Warfare 3 here, but I'm calling you out. I think that you guys should lighten up just a little bit. Give it a chance. Nah, that's wrong. You probably wouldn't even like it anyways. You've already made up your mind. But just, forget about it. Skyrim's coming out, so have fun with that. You don't like Modern Warfare 3, we get it. But if you want to see us having a lot of fun making fun of the types of people that you guys don't like, the gamer douches, I would suggest maybe checking out our playthrough, because we had a lot of fun. I think people really seem to like my, not saying that I'm an amazing impressionist, but I reached deep into my method acting skills and grabbed a inner gamer dude bro from the coffers. I think that I'm done. I've been rambling for a while. Thanks for listening, guys. Tonight is Skyrim, midnight release. I'm going to go to bed now, and I'm getting up in about 6 hours or so to prep for the show, and it's going to be a fun one. We're going to create a character and Vasroda! See you later, guys. I love you.